This is the time for you to present your final report, your paper report, to be later the sarjana, right? And now, I'd like to thank Pak Sone for coming. He's still having some medical
Thank you, sir.
problem, so you have to be very thankful to him.
Yes, thanks, sir.
In a very short time that I came to him and proposed him to come to the examination. Right. While waiting for Christina, so I'll let you present your paper for about 3 minutes. Just explain chapter 1 and chapter 3 and also conclusion. Just skip chapter 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, Miss. Good morning, Miss Sonia. I hope we are good position. Today I'm going to present my paper. The title is Increasing Students' Vocabulary Mastery by Using Teaching Technique to Junior High School Students. Right. Welcome to the chapter 1, Introduction, the background of the problems. As we know that vocabulary is the fundamental aspect to the language, and vocabulary has much influence to the core language skills. It has influence to speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So when the students have a better ability in vocabulary, so they will not good in speaking. They will face a problem like they can convey the ideas, they can express the ideas they have in mind into oral speech. Also in listening, the student will be difficult to interpret what the speaker says to them, and also the problem in reading. The student have a bad ability in vocabulary. They will not be able to catch the text ideas, the text point, and also in writing they cannot convey the ideas into the written form. As I explained before, that the vocabulary is very important to learn language. Also in the student, especially in high school, they have to master the vocabulary. But the teachers will face the problem to junior high school student. The problem is that the junior high school student will easily get bored and lose their focus or lose their concentration after several minutes. As Hammer said, that young learners, especially those up to ages 11 to 15, learn differently from other learners. They easily get bored, lose interest after timing or so. So to solve this problem, teacher have to provide the enjoyable and fun and enjoyable. The teacher has to provide the fun and enjoyable activity to keep the student focused. So, as the problem, because of the problem, I propose the teaching technique to overcome the problem that students will easily get bored in learning. So, what is the teaching technique? So, I explain it in generally. Teaching technique is the activity to teach vocabulary to junior high school students. In this activity, the student will move around the class. The student will move around the class to find the answers of the worksheet that the teacher given to them. And then the student find the vocabulary on the placement bags. So the student will move around and find the vocabulary in their placement bag, the placement bags. The next one is analogy and word relationships are given to the student as a clues to answer the worksheet. And then the student put the worksheet, the answers, the student put the worksheet, and because the name is kick me, actually there is no kicking in this activity. It's just name for the activity. Okay, from the explanation above, the formulation of the problem is how does the kick me technique make an enjoyable activity for students to learn vocabulary? And the purpose of the paper is to explain the implementation of kick me technique in teaching vocabulary for junior and to students. Now we come to the chapter 3, discussion. As I explained before, that kick me technique is an activity to learn vocabulary. Before the teacher begin to teach, the teacher has to provide the preparation for the teaching in the class. The preparation in kick me technique will be word relationship and analogies. Also the vocabularies that the teacher going to teach the student. And next one is labels. Labels mean the vocabulary that will be stick and to the student's back. And the worksheets and the text. The text function is to check the student understanding about the vocabulary that they have got in the activity. So there's a model of worksheet. We can see that the relationship, word relationship. There are specific to general, antonym, characteristic, purpose, symbolism, cause and effect, and where it belongs. And others characteristic are stated in the paper. And the next row is analogy. Analogy. In this, we can see Jupiter is a planet and France is a country. So Jupiter and planet is an analogy that will help the student to find the French word to Frankfurt or to finish the worksheet. And then there's a example. Next, the implementation of kick me technique is in the pre-teaching. As generally we grade the student and check the attendance. Then we review the last lesson, and next we introduce the new material that will be given to the student. And then we come to the wise teaching. The first part is exploration. And the exploration, in order to activate the students' learning knowledge, the teacher can show the pictures about the pictures about the word related to the word that will be given to the student. So here I put the four pictures to the example to prevent the student learning knowledge. The first one is scissors. The second one is the summer, condition of the summer. The next one is fat guy. And the next one is the man running fast. A man running fast. After showing the picture to the student, the teacher can ask the student each words of the pictures. We can say that do you know, for example, do you know what is the picture number 1? In this case, I think that teacher must let the student to answer it freely. The student may answer it with Indonesian or something. But this teacher have to let them answer freely. After that, the teacher shows the table like in the slide. The table content of relationship. It is for the warming up activity. The table, the relationship, purpose, characteristic, antonym, and synonym. So after showing the pictures, and before that, I think before that the teacher has to clarify what the pictures vocabulary is. For example, teachers, summers, fat guy, and running fast. And then the teacher asks the student question related to the word relationship. For example, the student can ask the teacher can ask the student about do you know what the purpose of the scissors? And then the student probably will answer the scissors purpose or the use of the scissors is to cut. So the teachers put the scissors column and cut into the purpose category. It's we can also tell the student how to read it. So how to read is the purpose of scissor is to cut. The next one is we can ask the next pictures. Do you know what the condition of the summer or how do you feel in the summer? The student will probably answer hot, and we put it into the table. So the characteristic of summer is hot, and then the rest antonym, fact. We ask about the antonym of fact, and the student will answer same. And the synonym fast will be quick. After the table, we finish the table. The student tells the student that on that day, the student will learn vocabulary like the previous activity. They use the relationship and the word relationship analogy. Next, the teacher may begin to the activity by distributing, hand out the worksheet to the students. And then teachers before the activity started, the teacher may explain the analogy that the worksheets and the worksheets. The analogy will be antonyms, synonym, characteristic, purpose, and symbolism. And next one is the teacher tells the student that understanding the first two words mean analogy is the key or the important clues to find the missing words. And after that, the teacher can move around to check whether the student have already understood about the analogy and the word relationship, while the teacher take the labels, the vocabulary to its students. And then after that, teachers ask the student to move around and finding the missing word into the classmate bags. After after finishing the worksheet, the teachers and student review what the student have learned or the student have done in the worksheet. The teacher review. So after that, in the confirmation activity, for checking student understanding about the vocabulary they got in the worksheet, the teacher can test them into the text with missing words in it. The missing word should be the word that related to the worksheet. The text genre, I suggest the text that have been given to the student in the previous meeting. In the junior high school, the text will be descriptive text, cause and effect text, and explanation text. So in the confirmation, the student So the conclusion is because the junior high school student can easily get bored in learning, especially in learning vocabulary. So the teacher have to provide the fun and enjoyable activity. Therefore, the picnic technique can be the solution and can be one of the strategies to teacher to use create the enjoyable and fun activity in the classroom to overcome the student problem that they are easily get bored and lose their focus. Then the suggestion, the teacher should choose the analogy and the words and also vocabulary and the text with suitable with the student's level. I mean, suitable with the student thinking level. So it's not too hard and it's not too easy for the students. And then while moving around, the students should manage the time in order that student can do not do the activity out of lesson. I mean, they can talking or not doing the worksheet. So the teachers is suggested to set the time. I think that's all my invitation. Now I give it back to Ms. Fitra.
Have a sit up. Okay. Now I would like to invite members.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel today
I
being
feel
in this exam?
great, sir, and I also feel because everything is so immediately and so very soon. I'm shocking yesterday afternoon that I will be.
He posted everything on the Facebook
Yeah.
and
But you do it successfully, yeah?
I hope so, sir.
Okay, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Now, what's your data? Increasing?
Increasing students' vocabulary mastery by using kick me technique to junior high school students.
Can you tell me the difference between increasing and developing vocabulary? Do you have any idea about the difference between developing and increasing?
Yes, sir. As I know that increasing is to make the number of something up, sir. Increasing. I don't mean anything. While developing, as I think, developing is make the one to into the bigger area or bigger scope.
Can we say developing vocabulary?
Development vocabulary.
Vocabulary development? We can. Yeah?
Yes. Okay, sir.
So when you think that you use increasing, there has been some vocabulary item mastered by the students before you propose this technique.
Developing.
While developing can start from the very beginning of the lesson of vocabulary. Now, why did you choose vocabulary teaching?
Because as I do PL, sir, I find that the students have very low ability or a bad ability in vocabulary, sir. So they cannot learn they cannot learn English well, such sentences, text, and another, sir. So vocabulary is not good.
But we do not have, all I understand, we do not have vocabulary class in junior high school. So how can you come into the slots?
Yes, sir. That's why in the confirmation, the confirmation activity, I put text there, so we can. It can be the follow up to the following previous lesson. For example, it's about the descriptive text, so we can go to this vocabulary by giving the text and the confirmation.
Is there any possibility for the teacher to use a technique like this in the time allocated in the curriculum?
Sorry, sir?
Is there any possibility for the teacher to use this technique in the time allocated in the curriculum? Because we do not have any vocabulary lessons, special vocabulary lessons. So when can the teacher use a technique like this? Outside the school hours?
Maybe, sir. I think we can attach it to teach descriptive text or another text.
Did you think before that this is related to the English teaching and the SNP, or you just want to propose this without any consideration to the teaching of English and the SNP?
Yes.
Do you think that
I think that's the problem.
the school offers a special occasion for the teachers to use any other technique for vocabulary teaching? Because in the curriculum we do not have any vocabulary teaching at all. So where can we use this? Before the teaching of English, after the teaching of English, or during the teaching of English?
I
Or
think
maybe outside the teaching of English?
How much time to implement this technique during 2 jam pelajaran?
I think it's a hour.
An hour.
Yes.
An hour.
An hour
For the activities, they give me activities, and the rest I will be the.
Does the curriculum offer 1 hour for each meeting for vocabulary teaching?
Actually now.
No. So vocabulary is just given a special time called vocabulary builder for the teaching of reading. Now, if a teacher wants to apply a new technique, as you are suggesting now, the possibility is only before the teaching of reading, called vocabulary builder in the curriculum.
So it means that he has
Suggested.
to, he has to
Put the
Find the
activities.
special allocation of time to use this, since there is no special time available for the teaching of vocabulary.
can he integrate this technique to teaching reading, sir? Probably in the exploration or before reading something.
If we follow the curriculum, how the curriculum should be run, so probably it is before the teaching of reading,
Yeah.
for the teaching of reading,
Teaching reading.
and or maybe outside the class hours, or you just want to suggest something new to the teachers without any consideration to the application.
I think yes, sir. Because what? Because the place, the school that I have experienced student teacher, all of the English student do not follow the curriculum well, sir.
Okay, that's only what I want you to reflect about. If it is related to the teaching of English at junior high schools.
Yes, sir. It's important to to get the foreign language skill. By mastering vocabulary, the student can speak well, listening well, writing well, and reading well. So,
Do you think that vocabulary should be taught, should be acquired?
as a reality, I think if we try if we try to make the student acquire the vocabulary, they do not they don't pay attention. They just want to, oh, that's the meaning, oh, that's the meaning of the text. Say so that they do not.
To me, what should be learned from for the vocabulary is how to form words. So that's about the word formation, how important become unimportant, how happy become unhappy, happy become happiness. That's what we should learn, or we should teach to the students, while other vocabulary should be acquired. We acquire from the teaching of reading, the students get from other aspect of teaching, like reading grammar and so on. There should be no special time for vocabulary. Now, in the application of this technique, what language should the student use in response to the teacher? In the application, what language should be used by the students in the response to the teacher?
I think should be English, sir. We try to.
In case the students do not know the words for that, do the application like hot, as you said, yeah, winter as relation is has a relation to hot. Now, if they do not know about that, how can the teacher help the students? Because our assumption is we teach the vocabulary because the students has not yet known the vocabulary. So, in your language of instruction, now how can you make your teacher, your student understand the teacher?
Understand the.
The vocabulary you are teaching.
Yes, sir. In the conclusion, I stated that the teacher should choose the words that she think that the student have already known about the words. So the teacher just to teach the missing word.
That's the thing. Also use media for the meaning, to clarify the meaning.
What, sir?
That's this technique. Also use the media to help students understand the vocabulary. For example, pictures.
Yes, pictures. Can be
Yeah.
pictures. Yeah, can be pictures, sir. Like in the exploration activity, I put pictures to
So
help the
this
student.
technique also use other media to help students understand the meaning.
Yes, sir. Support
What
them.
media should they use? Should the teacher use?
I guess the picture.
Can you illustrate an illustration of the application of the picture in teaching?
Can you illustrate? Can you demonstrate
Yes,
you
like
said we can use picture too, right? You understand?
yes. In the page 18, I state the illustration of the teachers, the discussing or the dialogue of the teachers and the students. The first one is the teacher asks the student, "Do you know what is this?" And the teachers use pictures.
What picture is used for that word?
Scissors.
Huh?
Scissors. This one. Yeah.
Scissors.
Yeah.
Is it okay if the students use their native language? In
Yeah.
response to the teacher?
If the teachers think that the student really don't cannot use English, teacher can let use Indonesia.
Okay, now let's see things in your abstract. Bahasa Indonesia. Kosakata or vocabulary. Your abstract is in Bahasa Indonesia, but you still use foreign words. How can you treat the foreign words in Bahasa Indonesia? How did you write that?
With italics.
But you didn't.
Oh, sorry sir.
Memegang peranan atau memegang peran?
Memegang peran,
Bermain peran atau bermain peranan?
bermain peran.
Di antara is
Space.
separated from antara
No,
atau
no,
is
no.
combined.
Combine.
Di antara, not separated.
No.
Can you tell me why?
Masa?
Can you tell me why not separated?
Because it I forget English is kata depan. The word D, if we separated it, it should be followed to the
Di antara, no separation.
yes, because it's
Can you show me about that later? After before you finish
yes.
everything here, before you finish your preparation, then you show me the source that di antara is not separated. What about the matter?
No?
No.
Yes, no.
Can you show me later the source? That they are not
The lesson.
separated?
I think di mana? I think di
Why did I ask students, including you, to read AYD in the translation class? Fine. You say technique or technique?
ah, technique.
Huh?
Technique.
Without or with H?
No H, H-less.
But you use both. You use both.
Technique.
Give me technique. That's the name of
The technique. Yeah.
That's the name of technique. How do you write that in your writing? As in the abstract?
With apostrophe, sir?
No, you are right to say to write that in italic, but you still have two ways of using the names of the technique. Kick me technique, all initial letters are capital, and in the second one, kick me technique, there is a small letter for technique in the second one. You can see
Oh,
in
yes.
the paragraph, you have two different ways of writing it.
Oh. Shall we should Ya, ya.
What do you mean by kata di atas punggung teman lain?
No, di atas. Ah, I
Why?
mean,
Why is there a letter put on the back?
no, a label, sir. We can make it like, we can put the vocabulary.
Do you have an example of that in your paper?
Oh, no, sir.
To be enclosed?
Oh, no, not yet.
I think you should, yeah? Should. Because it, now I want to comment about chapter 3. In chapter 3, the main points there is to show how it is
Implementation.
implemented. How it is implemented. For the implementation, actually there are two things that we have to have that we can apply any other technique. First is the preparation. Second is the implementation itself. Nah, cobalah sebut semua yang diperlukan preparationnya, materi, media, latihan, tes apa. Kalau itu diperlukan preparation, disebut di preparation itu. Nah, kemudian implementation itu hanya mengaplikasikan seluruh preparation. Nah, ketika you ada katakan ada gambar-gambar umpamanya, nah nanti di implementation diapakan gambar itu dan